Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says a compromise on his controversial judicial reforms could be possible. The proposals have sparked the biggest protests in the nation's history. Critics fear the changes will harm the independence of the judiciary. US President Joe Biden is urging Netanyahu to abandon the plan, but Netanyahu says Israel won't bow to international pressure. But he's denied any rift between Israel and Washington.
Israel and the United States have had their occasional differences, but I want to assure you that the alliance between the world's greatest democracy and a strong, proud, and independent democracy, Israel, in the heart of the Middle East, is unshakable. Nothing can change that.
Our senior political analyst Marwan Bishara says Netanyahu didn't expect President Biden to tell him to drop his judicial overhaul.
It shocked Netanyahu himself. He didn't see it coming, as it were. I think he was too arrogant and believed that his relationship with Biden is so close that the American president wouldn't do that to him. But there's a gathering storm in Washington and in America in general, not just because the administration is upset with the fact that Netanyahu is doing what Netanyahu is doing, along with a whole number of fanatics and fascists in his coalition government, but because the American Jewish leadership doesn't like what's happening in Israel. They don't like this fanatic, ultra-Orthodox coalition in Israel that doesn't even recognize Reform Judaism, conservative Judaism, that makes the majority of American Jews. They don't recognize them as Jewish. So American Jewish community is quite upset, and now Biden is upset, and so there's the rebuke of the Israeli government. What he's trying to do is to get a legislative where it sidelines the Supreme Court and limits the power of the judiciary so that he and his cronies can legislate any law of any kind that basically will keep him on top and keep him more like an autocrat than a Democrat.